All right. Hey everyone, how's it going? Kind of knock this down a little bit. All right, one stream up, two stream up, and three stream up. All right, let's get to it. How's everyone doing today? We got gotcha revenue to go over. But let's check here first for anything that's going on. Oh wow, it's only till 12:30. Okay. Special program 3.8. Okay. Let's take a look at this. This poor girl. This one's kind of hard to... Yeah, I know. This is one of my thought not big enough. I feel bad. That, like, this... It's hard to cosplay as this. Like, this is one of those things where, like... If you're running... marketing for this, and you don't have someone that can pull off this costume, then you probably should just not do it. Bound Hero Battle, Bonway, Lightstream. Okay, that's an event. Test Fantasia, Durin with Venti, Story Cinematics. Let's not risk that one. Brown Dust 2, I can like somewhat risk Azure Lane, but Brown Dust 2, yeah, no. Nope. Story Cinematics. Oh, I actually should play some Brown Dust 2 today. I forgot about that. I should probably check this. Dude, this hip flick is so good, man. Right at the beginning.
I'm Blanc, your attendant for the day. It's my...
This skin's awesome. Alright, we've gone like full circle. Let's take a look at this. Okay, it doesn't really tell me anything. That's kind of annoying. Anything on YouTube? Okay. Oh, wait. I think I've seen this.
Calling. Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to like call and say that I think you're like really cute. And I think that I have like feelings for you.
Okay.
Do you feel the same way?
Nah, but I mean, I'm into one of your friends, so if you want to play on the word for me,
What?
be great.
What friend?
Katie.
Oh my god. calling.
Okay, he didn't know she was there. Alright, let's... Here we go. Look on this. I'm gonna look away. All right. Here we go. Hey everyone, it's Neptorka here, and we're back for another Gacha War for the month of November. Now, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of new releases coming for the month of November in terms of characters. Not too much, not quite as filled as October was with new releases. However, this is going to be the first full month for several of those games that came out in October, so we'll get to see, you know, how well they did. I'm particularly interested in a couple of things. I want to see if I was correct about Stella Sora and CZN. We will see. I don't think necessarily that Stella Sora will beat it right away, but I think eventually Stella Sora is going to make more money than CZN. The other thing, I would love to see how Chisa did in Wuthering Waves, as Wuthering Waves has become more of a Western audience game, but Chisa really played towards the Japanese market. So I'm curious to see how popular she was over in that area of the world. And then I don't think there was anything too big for the other games. HSR, this should be, if I'm correct, this should be the month for Cyrene. So this month should be absolutely massive, and HSR should be number one. And if it isn't, then I will be surprised. So let's go ahead and get into this. Like last time, since I'm going through the whole list, I'm going to be really skipping through a lot to get to games that I actually know about, because there's no point to me commenting on games that I know nothing about. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to it. So, Rememento White Shadow EOS, which is kind of disappointing. It came out the same time as that terrible Etheria mid-start, and I just can't believe that Etheria mid-start managed to do well and Rememento didn't. It's just kind of weird. So, Rememento, RIP, see ya. I don't really know. Well, I've heard of Tribe 9 before. Is that a Hoyo title? I can't even remember. I think it is. But some of these old games, you know, they had it coming. Black Beacons is coming. Hegan Uruthiel is coming. So they're not going to last long. Neural Cloud. I want everyone to see this right here. Like, Mika hangs on to their games like no other. So seeing Neural Cloud here, and it's still just continuing to go, even though, you know, it's a Girls Frontline title. Even though, you know, it's doing so poorly, makes me feel better for something like Girls Frontline 2. In case it ever starts to do bad, they'll just keep it going, which is, you know, what I want to do. I want games to keep going. So, let's go ahead and keep going. I did play Elysia Astrofall. Honestly, it wasn't that good. So I'm not surprised. It's not succeeding very... it's not succeeding at all. Haze Reverb. Once again, I tried this. It didn't work out for me. So also not surprised to see it this low. Though, no change in revenue, which means that the data is probably incomplete. Astra, Knights of Vita, another one that I tried, and it's got some flashy animations, but that's it. And same thing with Starseed. I'm not surprised that this is just not doing too well. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Here's Girls Frontline, Eversoul. I'm surprised it still manages to hang on. Counterside, I believe most of its revenue at this point may be in Steam. I could be wrong, but there's been a long enough time for it to be out on Steam, and for people to migrate off of their phones and over to Steam so that they can have the memory of their the memory on their phone be used for, or their storage space on their phone be used for other games. So most of the people who are actually spending money on this game have, a lot of them have probably already migrated over to the new game. Overfield, I've never heard of this. At the end of every one of these, I need to like go through and like take a look at some of these games. Ash Echoes, I expect this to survive for a little bit longer, and then I don't think it'll survive for too long. More Idoli. Man, idle games just like they last forever. Rishi City, I believe this is a Smilegate game. Don't think it's doing that great. Another Idol Master. Resonance Solstice, I did give this a try. Honestly, I just don't think it's that good. It's got like a good UI and everything set up. Like it has like a good first impression, and then after that, it just kind of falls apart. So, unfortunately, I just don't think it's going to survive, and this number is only going to go further down as the time goes on. Mormons is a title I think more people are discovering. And I have a feeling that this game, especially with how popular CZN is going to continue to get higher and higher. So, we'll see. Because when I played it, I was really impressed by it. But I knew that the game was very much like CZN. And I just, like, I can only have one of those types of games. So I decided to just, like, put it out of the way for now. Who knows? I may come back to it at some point, but let's see if this title continues to gain steam and momentum. Plus 15 up the charts is pretty big. It pretty much doubled its revenue. And I guarantee you, I don't think this is from a new character releasing. I think this is from exposure finally getting it, which means the marketing team for Mormons needs to be fired. Because if they had a good marketing team, they probably would be in that top 50 area. All right, Valkyrie Connect. Why does that name... I don't know why that name sounds familiar, but it is. Outer Plane. I expect this game to die because Smilegate's resources are going away from it and into CZN and Epic 7, so I just don't expect this to last very long. Echocalypse, man. This is a true Gooner game. Honestly, that's the only thing holding it together. I think the gameplay is pretty crummy overall. Tower Fantasy, this should now be basically free to play, so to say. Now we'll see how it does. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna last long enough for them to keep the lights on. More Idolmaster. Lost Sword, barely missing out on top 100. I mean, I'm playing Lost Sword, but it's nothing special. And I don't know how long it'll last. I enjoy it. It's quirky. And it's easy to kind of like just sit and forget. And a character came out this month that was pretty, like, I really liked him. Palamedes. I can't even pronounce her name. However, the previous month was, I believe, the Cow Queen, which just had massive milkers. And I'm sure that contributed to 500,000. So only dropping 100,000 after going off of that, after coming off of that banner is actually not bad. We'll see how the Christmas months do. But considering that it managed to hold its revenue pretty steady for that, that's actually pretty good. Let's Dislight. I still can't believe Dislight's making money. It's just not that great. Silver and Blood. I finally put this game away. Same thing with Mekarashi. They were nice for a little bit, but I expect them to just continually decrease their revenue as more games come out and people can become more interested in other games, and these kind of fall by the wayside. Silver and Blood's story, though, was pretty entertaining to go through. I will say that. Mekarashi's, not so much. Mekarashi's biggest problem with Mekarashi is that, the units, you pull for characters, but you never see the characters. You never see animations of the characters. You only see animations of robots, and it just kind of kills it for me, and I'm sure it kills it for other people. Snowbreak is coming off of a there was a new banner, which was Mia, which, I mean, I loved Mia, and a lot of people loved Mia, but it's also coming off the heels of that insane Fenny swimsuit banner, so it doesn't surprise me that the revenue dipped back down below 1 million. However, this is still pretty decent for Snowbreak. This is kind of a watch listed, wait and see. You gotta wait and see on this. Langrisser still holding in there after, gosh, Langrisser's been out for like, can I like click on this and see when it came out? No. This came out forever ago. Still hanging in there. Princess Connect Redive. I wish it was still doing well. Oh my gosh. Epic 7. Holy drop off. Oh boy. This is not good for Epic 7. This is right after their anniversary. Holy shit. This isn't good. This is pretty bad. And look at this. Look at how much money they're making off of China and how much extra effort they're having to put into China for them to not put forth revenue. That's not good at all. Wow. I'm shocked by this. The unit that came out was Sexy Nurse Yulha. I mean, she's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's not Lady of the Scales, but Lady of the Scales came out in September. So the fact that, wow, this is really, really bad. I don't know what else to say. Let's see. We got limited banner Sigret, and before that was Saria. So most of this month has been Saria with a little bit of Sigret. So there is that. Setsuka came out in September as well. So those are all September releases, not October releases, which is what this is comparing to. This is actually a pretty big shock for me. I can't believe it dropped so hard. Now, the only reason I can think of this is that a lot of Epic 7's, a lot of CZN's player base went over from Epic 7. I'm wondering if that's where it came from. We'll see how things go, but this is actually kind of shocking. I'm surprised this happened. It makes me a little bit worried about the game, because that is one of the games I enjoy the most, and it's going to be really disappointing if it can't go further because of this. I actually just skipped over it because I was so shocked by Epic 7. Sword of Convallaria managed to rebound a little bit. Honestly, I just don't think this game's going to survive. And I say it's not going to survive, but it's not going to like fall apart like several of the other games where it just drops by like 200,000 every month. I think it'll stay in here around this. It'll slowly go down like over time. We're talking like 5% every month or so. It's going to start dipping at a very slow rate, but eventually it's just not going to really survive long enough. When you come into the market, you have to be really unique and different. And unfortunately, the character models in this are competing with Brown Dust 2. And Brown Dust 2 is just on the rise because it's like super gooner. And it's, you know, Brown Dust 2 actually has enjoyable stories and whatnot, quirky parts of it that just make it entertaining. And Sword of Convallaria is like Brown Dust 2, but like clean. it's like safe for work. Sword of Convallaria is safe for work. Brown Dust 2. I mean, different gameplay styles, but the art style is somewhat close. So honestly, I see this not being able to outlast Brown Dust 2, which is a shame because Sword of Convallaria is younger than Brown Dust 2. Anyways, Honkai Impact 3rd, not really much to say there. It just continues to go to do well. Now, huge drop off for Brown Dust 2. That's to be expected. There is a huge, usually December is just an absolutely crazy massive month for Brown Dust 2. And I expect this, if this is 2.8 million, I'm expecting, and this is 1.4, so it dropped in half, 50% loss. I expect it to go, I expect it to, oh man, this thing will break 3, 4, maybe even 5 million by December. Because what's going to happen is they're going to release another like specialty skin. There's going to be the rerun of the bunny skins, the bunny girls. There's going to be new bunny girls. It's going to be an anniversary. There's going to be spending stuff all over the place. I expect this to, let me see, where was its height? 5 million. I expect it to reach that peak. That was around its anniversary. And this is what's coming up is its half anniversary. And it'll have one of those specialty skins. I expect it to jump back up again. And this is because everyone was preparing for it. Like it was coming. The writing was on the wall. So, yeah. Brown Dust 2 is going to explode next month. Count on it. You'll see it. Pokemon EX Masters, AFK Arena, no data, okay. Love Brush Chronicles, probably a, it's probably a girl gooner game. Heaven's Burn Red, hanging in there. Like I've said many times before, it's really a shame this didn't come out right away in global, otherwise it would have been way more popular. I really need to read down Slime East Sky Memories and see how it's doing, because this is impressive that it's continuing to do this well. I can't believe that. Fire Emblem Heroes, I'm not surprised that it's falling off a cliff, and there's apparently no data, but when it comes to Nintendo revenue, no data usually means that they don't want you to see how poorly it's doing. And I have a feeling that this is just collapsing, especially with that stupid new Fire Emblem Shadows. It's clear they're trying to shift away from Fire Emblem Heroes. They feel like the game is too old. The game came out, it's like 9 years old now or something. 8 or 9 years old now. 8 years old now, I think. I think they're just trying to shift away from it. It'll hit its 9-year birthday, I think, in February. And I don't know. It seems like everyone's upset with the game. I think this is in a death spiral now, which is unfortunate because this is like my first gacha game ever. Let's see. Ethereum Midstart. Oh, finally, look at this drop. 8.2 million down to 2.1 million, and I hope it continues to drop. The reason I'm cheering for a game to drop is we should not reward games that are poorly made but have an immense amount of marketing, and that's basically what happened with this. Limbus Company, I still don't know much about Limbus Company, but, you know, it seems to be hanging in there, so I'm not going to say much more than that because I don't know much about it. Alright, let's see. Here's Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. Now, Girls Frontline 2, I believe, just, let's see, this past month was, well, this is hard to gauge because Leva and Lena just came out and has literally like 4 days of revenue. And that's what would be the big, money maker for this. This revenue may increase in December, so it may be even higher at the end of December. But it won't be that much. It'll be like maybe 3 million or so. It's not going to go up much, but I think it will improve. So I'm glad that it's continuing to do well, and it will continue to do well, despite all those losers out there that freak out over a gacha skin. Like, I don't like gacha skins either, but come on. Like, you're freaking out, way overblowing it. Path to Nowhere, I have no clue what happened here. But this is a good gem here. I played it for a while. It was entertaining. Trust me, if you want a good tower defense, but you don't want to get into Arknights, this one's good. Shining Nikki. I don't know how this is related to the other one. Yeah, I don't know how this is related to Infinity Nikki. So that's actually kind of interesting. Wizard Variants Daphne, has this ever changed? It's been 4 million for 3 months. I get the feeling that they're just not getting any more data in this game, and it's probably fallen off. Like, I'm betting it's fallen off. So, all right, here's Stella Sora. Like, they didn't beat CZN, but this is 4 million after its initial launch of 3.8 million. Now, it had about 10 days to get 3.8 million, so I got 4 million with a whole month. Look at this Japanese revenue. Like, this is a huge... This is going to be a huge game for Japan and Korea. Like, this is right up their alley. And I expect its revenue to just continue to be steady or increase over time. I'm surprised China is not doing a little bit better, but you know, I've been enjoying the game. It's a pretty good one. Shadowverse is another card game that, but this is more like Hearthstone card game. Came out before. Still continuing to do well. Blue Archive, we have a huge, we have a huge Blue Archive anniversary coming up. Now you can see China here and global. It's not that much money, and you look how much money Japan makes them. Now this is incomplete data, so I don't know exactly how much Blue Archive made, but Blue Archive is very similar to Stella Sora, and you can see just how well Blue Archive does. You know, I mean, this right here, January 2025 was global anniversary. This, I think, around here, these two split months with the 9 million. This is, I think, where the split in the Japanese anniversary was. This game has been doing good for a long time, and I expect Stella Sora to kind of mirror that going forward. Memento Mori, I'm still surprised this makes so much money. Like, there's almost nothing that happens in this game. So that's pretty impressive. Azure Lane, this is really cool, okay? It managed to retain its 5 million from the end. Let's see, was there Oh, no. 5 million. So during the 5 million in October, that was the pirate, or the old like the old ship's Halloween event, okay? And then Azure Lane managed to retain that as they went into the Data Live collab, which is awesome. I love Data Live. It's about to end soon, but this is pretty sick. And you can see, you know, Japan spent their money on it. Looks like Global did too. Damn. Well, this data is incomplete. Maybe this inflates it a little bit because this data is incomplete. But if iOS had a increase of 25%, then I would assume that Global would have the same increase as well. So being able to maintain 5 million is not bad. I'm actually surprised, though, when you look at here. This is actually on the lower end from what it usually makes. So we'll see what happens. Last December was a UR event. I can't remember what it was that made so much money. But, I mean, this is a UR event. May is a UR event. This is where the UR events are split in September for the anniversaries. So we'll see. But I'm glad to see that it's just holding strong here. All right, let's move up. I don't really recognize any of these. Reverse 1909 continuing. Excuse me. There was really no anniversary type event that came out in November. Let's see. Global just had Sentinel release. We're reaching the end of the Sentinel banner. And it probably had the tail end of the Nautica banner. But I mean like the really tail end. So being able to only drop 1 million, have a very slight downgrade across all regions. Well, the China revenue was okay. That's why it stayed close to the same. I'm betting the China revenue dropped a bunch because China is kind of in a lull for the game, and it's gonna peak back up again. But this is pretty good, man. being able to retain this well. I'm impressed. So, let's see. Continue to move up. More Idolmaster, Marvel, Seven Knights, Rebirth. Honestly, I play this. I thought it was terrible. I think it's going to drop off even more as time goes on. Here's Infinity Nikki. Yeah, kind of just, looks like it's gotten over its hump. It's gotten over its disastrous start, and it's starting to do well now. So, I mean, China loves this game. So, yeah, damn. Doing pretty well. ZZZ, I believe I said last month that it would probably drop even more. And sure enough, it did. This past month was basically just Dial-In, and then the bare end of, gosh, was it Orpheus, I think? No. It was, we had Lucia, and then I can't remember who else was on that banner. I can't even think of her name, but the chick with the ice hammer. I'm not surprised that it dropped. I'm very satisfied that it only dropped a little bit. It could have dropped more, but this is healthy for ZZZ. I think this is pretty good. We're starting to get into the top 15. Chaos Zero Nightmare. This is pretty good. I was worried after its initial launch that maybe it wouldn't be able to do as well, but it managed to increase its revenue over the course of the month. So not just staying steady, but increasing its revenue. Compared to something like Stella Sora, CZN had less time in October to generate this 6 million. So it's possible that some of that kind of flowed over, but overall, when you compare it to Stella Sora, this was an improvement over what Stella Sora was able to do. Now, I'm still holding by 6 months down the line, this will reverse, and I think CZN will have a harder time catching up with Stella Sora. It all depends on how much the Japanese crowd attaches to Stella Sora, but this is pretty good. Unfortunately, this is also what I think is really hurting Epic 7. We'll see if that's the case down the line, but good job, man. I hope it stays there. It's a game that's I'm struggling to get into, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That happened with ZZZ. Part of the reason is they don't do a very good job of explaining their systems. It's kind of frustrating to deal with. So, all right, Fake Grand Order. I still don't know why people spend money on that game. SG Gundam Eternal, huge drop off. That's interesting. I'm surprised in that. Now, here we go, Wuthering Waves. We have a... Okay. We still have some incomplete data here. And I'm sure that it increased more than it probably... than normal, but this is pretty healthy for Wuthering Waves. Chisa did her job, man. Especially after 2.7. I'm impressed. Let's see, 2.7 was Galbrena and Cui Yen. I can't even pronounce his name. So this going up, that shows you how popular Chisa is. Now, I expect this to go even further. I think we're going to be getting 3.0 maybe on Christmas Day or something like that. I don't quite know. We'll see how much of a jump that gives in December. Now you can see last December this was a disaster. Renacida came out in January and that really revived the game. Okay, and you can see a June patch with Cardathea. But ever since then, it's been holding really steady here, which is good. This patch right here was the Augusta patch. And then everything else in between was, not characters that just weren't that popular. So I'm glad to see that it's holding steady here. I wish they would stop. I wish they would come up with their own ideas. Maybe they will with Laha Roy. But overall, and Another thing is they need to bring more events out. Like, there are a lot of complaints that I have and I know other people have about the game that aren't inside the, the clique of people who just glaze it 24/7. Hopefully these are addressed. Otherwise, I think the game it'll feel like the floor was ripped out underneath them, because you have these people up here glazing it nonstop, and then no one's talking about the problems. And once that balance shifts and the problems become bigger than people are able to out propaganda the people who are upset with things in the game will plummet, and I don't want that to happen. So hopefully they address it. There are new games on the horizon, though. It's going to have some tough competition, but this is a good solid number for Wuthering Waves. All right, Genshin Impact dropped. Oh man, 36 million. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, right? We had Nod Cry release around October time, and now we get Nefer. Basically, wasn't that what this patch was basically Nefer, and then an extra. I can't remember. It was like Arlecchino. Yeah, this is totally expected. If you're a huge fan of Genshin Impact, don't worry, it'll rebound. But there is a downward trend for the game. I think there is. And they probably notice it too, and I wonder how they're going to fix it. But it's no longer, I don't know if it's their number one moneymaker anymore. That's actually a good question. I don't know if that is the case. Nikke had an anniversary. I mean, what can you say? Nikke had an anniversary with Nayuta and Liberalio, and me and many other people were just spending like no other. Well, I wasn't spending. I don't really spend much in these games, but I burned all of my resources trying to get who I wanted in there. So Nikke, eating well, doing good. One problem that I have with Nikke is they really have a boom and bust cycle. I mean, you can see here, what came out in July. May was another one of their big events, and then something came out in July, and I can't remember because the swimsuit event didn't happen until August. So I can't remember what this was. It may have been a skid, to be honest. But as you can see, when we compare it to last year's anniversary, it is a dip down, so didn't quite do as well. But last anniversary was frickin' Cinderella, and everyone wanted that shit. So we'll see what happens, but usually it's December and January numbers continue to do well as well, because they have a special December event, which is about to come out. And then they also have an event like at the very end of December, beginning of January, that usually is another Pilgrim character. So these events are usually like an absolute banger for Nikke, and I expect them to continue to do well. This number will drop, as it always does. This is always the highest month of the year for Nikke, but expect it to only drop to like 20 or 19 million. It's just continuing to do well. All right, Ume Musume, Love in Deep Space, Pokemon TCG, just continuing on. Actually, Love in Deep Space dropped a bunch. The guy wasn't hot enough. And then Arc Knights, I have no clue what came out in Arc Knights. Looks like China server. Huge. So there must have been a big release over in China. But damn, that's pretty good. And as I predicted, I knew this would happen. Honkai Star Rail Cyrene release, 81 million. We saw it coming. We knew it was going to happen. If you didn't think this was going to happen, you were stupid and crazy. This is quite possibly is one of the most profitable games now. 81 million, 92 million, 103 million. So this is Castris, this is Finon and the Fate collab. This is this is Cyrene. When you compare that to Genshin, we had 99 million. This was Mawika. So that was pretty good. But, I mean, you look at this average revenue, I would say that maybe there's some months that Genshin does better, but it's very possible that Honkai Star Rail has become their highest grossing game now. It just, they're knocking it out of the park a lot of times. So definitely, I'm happy with where Honkai Star Rail is. I do kind of wish that the stories were a little bit shorter, but I understand where they're going with the stories, so it doesn't upset me that much because I understand, their direction and so forth. But I mean, even you can tell there's a tone shift even in just the online internet space. People are no longer shitting on the game as a whole. They're saying, I noticed this the other day, someone's comment, they were like, yeah, the story is really good, but that's the only thing going for them. So, I mean, that was his opinion on it, but 4 months ago, he would have been like, there's nothing good about the game. So now we've come to the part where people are starting to acknowledge that, yeah, there are parts that I can no longer, like, shit on and not be called a fool on the internet, which, it's a culture shift, so to say. So pretty big results for November. I think the biggest surprise by far is still Epic 7. I'm still blown away as to what happened there. So a lot of cool stuff. I'm very interested to see where CZN continues to end up. I'm very interested to see where Stella Sora continues to end up. Both are great games. I'm actually interested. Actually, after seeing this, I'm interested to see if Azure Lane continues to hold steady. Same thing with Reverse 1999. This game has continually just inched up there bit by bit because this is a fantastic game. So I mean, that's impressive. We'll see if ZZZ with I believe we're getting Yi Shun Wang. I think she's coming out at the end of the month too. So we're gonna see ZZZ and Wuthering Waves fight each other again. I think Wuthering Waves is gonna do better. We'll see. It also depends on when they come out. Like it may be that they only announce stuff on that last week of December and then it doesn't come out till January. We'll have to see. But overall, a lot of my games are just doing great and I'm very happy with that. The only disappointing things are Fire Emblem Heroes and Fire Emblem Heroes is dying. I really think that's the case. And also Epic 7. I'm really worried about Epic 7. That's the biggest shock out of all of this. Otherwise, most of this is easily predicted and was 100% right. I think CCN will turn back around next month, probably drop back around to 6 million. I think Stella Sora will just stay where it's at and will continue to hold the line. I could be wrong about that, but we'll see. CCN has a very clear defined plan, and that's good. And then ZZZ and Wuthering Waves, I think it all depends on basically when their patch drops. I think that's going to decide how well they do. So that's going to be pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. We got some good revenue. Not too much unpredicted stuff for this month, but mostly positive stuff for at least a lot of the games that I play. If you're playing, Rememento White Shadow or whatnot, I can understand things are not looking good. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Neptorka out. See you guys. All right, we're done. Let's head on over. Let's do Stella Sora first. So maintenance is going to be happening later today.
おはよう。お腹すいた。
So I can get like what, 3 battles in? 4 battles in? I've been trying to reach this. The only way I'm going to reach this now is if I can refresh. I need 4 battles, so I need 120. Plus, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if that'll be enough to get that. Shit. I wish I had paid attention to that. I didn't. And, yeah. So we're gonna go and see if we can get some stuff in other places. And take care of some of this other stuff. Specifically... I want to build up... Before we go into arena, I want to build up my other teams. So yesterday I built up my fire team and it's legit now. Water team? We want to... Okay. I have some new water stuff. Yeah. Okay. Worthless. Okay, good. More Ventus damage, man. I've gotten 4 Ventus moves already. It's worthless. Okay. Keep getting stuff for free, show. Stop giving me Ventus. Damn. There's like a delay. Let's try this. I've never tried an auto attack build with her. I love this one. Yes. That damage wasn't very good though. Even with all these buffs, her auto attack is still kind of shoddy. Damn, this feels like a terrible run. I want this one, but we're gonna test and see how good this auto attack build is. Getting raw luck, man. This is gonna make it like really ultimate based. Sucks.
レゾンは私たちの道を切り開きますわ。
Oh man. Yeah, the artifact build really sucks. Nope. Nope.
鋭さが増した気がします。愛が源のこと。
I think this one.
叩き続けましょう。
Oh, I like this one. This run is so freaking bad, man. Alright, let's go with this one. We've already... The build is... This is already a dud. So might as well just, try stuff. Probably... Oh boy. Might as well just go all in. Oh, it's not gonna let me reset it? Okay. anywhere I can see like how much damage is being done right now? Let's give a.
グラムの力でみんなを守るよ。レゾンが私たちの道を切り開きますわ。みんなのために最短ルートを探すね。
Okay, definitely probably the worst run through.
試し切りをしてみましょう。
Yeah, I mean it's a complete auto attack build. Which is not recommended. Alright. We're gonna try and we're gonna do a quick battle. Let's see, I need attack, ultimate, water, and orange. Sorry, this is skill damage, okay. Let me double check something, because I don't understand. Yeah. Maybe it's here. It means that this automatically activates its melody skill upon entering the monolith coast. Okay. In the main slot. Okay, so these stat bonuses, if I have this right, so the things that go in there with us are this and the music notes. Those are the two things that go with us. This is a really good one to have. Okay, this one needs to be up here. Okay. That's fine. I mean, this isn't bad. But I need to level it up,
筆跡を
which I
Ohio.
probably don't have the resources to do. Even so, just upgrading it a little bit. Greatly improves its stats. Do we go another? Okay, stop there.
おはよう。お腹すいた。 この身は主殿をお守りする刃。
Alright. Where we're gonna change stuff though is over here. We want to give more. I think what we want to do is we want to give this one. That gives us more notes, more skill damage. But that gives us terra damage. That sucks. Okay, this gives us just straight attack. And more, like, better... That's better. Alright, I think we're ready. This. This one. This one. I need these. Need these. And... Oh, I don't need any purples. Okay. This is what I need. Just one of this. Let's go for one more. This one.
陣頭一如で参りましょう。
This one.
グラムの力でみんなを守るよ。
This one. This one. This one.
氷と共に舞いましょう。
This one.
ために最短ルートを探すね。
I think this one would be better. One of those.
レゾンが私たちの道を切り開きますわ。
Nope. This one. Ooh, this is pretty good too, though. Let's go with this one.
鋭さが増した気がします。
I don't really like these.
グラムの力でみんなを守るよ。
Okay, so if you do this, it can switch off of the character you're on, so I gotta be careful of that. This is still okay. Let's refresh.
氷と共に舞いましょう。試し切りをしてみましょう。
This one.
人痘一ので参りましょう。
Ooh. Oh.
人痘一ので参りましょう。試し切りをしてみましょう。レゾンが私たちの道を切り開きますわ。
we'll do one more.
レゾンが私たちの道を切り開きますわ。
クラムの力でみんなを守るよ。
レゾンが私たちの道を切り開きますわ。レゾンが私たちの道を切り開きますわ。陣頭一ので参りましょう。
Keeps doing the same thing. If I like maxed it out or something. $120. Yeah.
陣頭一ので参りましょう。
This is... Alright, let's head here and see how this one goes. Okay. Wow, Frisia was the one that did that massive chunk. Can't count her out, damn. Alright, let's see. Oh my gosh, if we can get to 8, that would be awesome. Send 5 gifts in Heartlink. Proving ground. It's been so long, I totally forgot about this. Three times? Okay. We'll do this one. Let's try the second difficulty. See how it goes. Nope. Whoa. No, go back to the thing I was fighting. Oh, hell no. Man, it takes a long time.
あ、手紙が。無事でよかった。
Mind you, I was under geared for it, so. Okay. Okay, I've done the fire one. I've not done that. We've not done that, so let's go ahead and do this one then.
Oh, 私が行くの？
Yeah, I love her shovel. Alright. Ooh, almost. Okay, send 5 gifts and a heartbeat. That should hopefully get us to tier 8.
こんにちは。
2, 3, 4, 5.
にゃん。
Alright. We got the juice. So, head here. We can do... well. Okay, that gives us 3 more. One hour and 36 minutes
にゃ
remaining.
にゃ。にゃ
I don't think we recover stamina fast enough.
うん。
It's like
Imano
what,
wa neko
one
janakuте
every
私。
I don't know what it is. Clear 2 different arenas on difficulty 2. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, let's... trying to find a restoration bottle somewhere. Get broke. Alright, I think that's all we needed to do. Doesn't look like it. We got this. Looking for anywhere I might get a bottle. Tutorials. these. Wait, I somehow got some stamina. I don't know how, but that's all I need. Okay, go here. Grab this. I am... Oh my gosh, I'm so close. Tons of cartridges.
Konnichiwa. お腹ペコペコ。
I got 10 more there. Unfortunately, though, I need like 60, I think.
にゃん。にゃにゃ。にゃん。お。
In order to have enough. And they don't have any, like, anything like an, they don't have anything like they do in Blue Archive where you can, like, get a little bit of a... Yeah, damn. Where you can restore some of your stamina.
さっき送ったチャット見てくれた？
Okay, wait, what's the difference between these two? Nothing. Okay.
にゃん。
I don't even know where I got that from.
にゃん。
I feel like it's from this. That's immediately restored though. Oh, it's right here. So if I can get to level 40, we can do it. I don't know how I can get to level 40 though. Yeah, this is where we got it. Let's go, clear another one. This one's already here, so let's go ahead and just do this. Change record to this one.
私が行くの？
極上のエクスタシーの中で行かせてあげる。
Alright. Difficulty 3. Oh. I'm stupid. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Otherwise, I would have gone straight into the water one. That's annoying. It's such an annoying one, man. like we're getting any authorization level from it.
Nyo. Nyo nyo?
I don't even know what counts towards that. Let me go here. I think it's just stamina usage that counts towards upgrading your account, so I don't think we'll be able to get anything that way. Oh, okay. This is the next grouping. Let's see if clearing one of these gives me any. You know what? Go back. I really do need to upgrade that one.
先をお定めください。今日はどんなみんなシーフードは好き？
Let me go upgrade this just.
みんなでな。こんにちは。
Well, as much as I can. Let's hold it right there.
来たね。さっ。
worthless. Since I seem to be lacking in nodes, I guess the best thing to do would be to just this gives me a ton of attack. And this one does too.
もっともっと高みを目指そう。
That was a smart move.
もっともっと高みを目指そう。豪華な海鮮料理みたい。面倒を見てあげる。私が皆さんの盾になるであります。これ深海に眠る宝物より貴重なものだよ。
I honestly, like, she is the one that kind of confuses me.
守るのが帝国騎士の使命であります。すごい、これ深海に眠る宝物より貴重なものだよ。あー、豪華な海鮮料理みたい。
Yeah.
「私が皆さんの盾になるであります。民を守るのが帝国騎士の使命であります。私が皆さんの盾になるであります。すごい、これ深海に眠る宝物より貴重なものだよ。民を守るのが帝国騎士の使命であります。あー、豪華な海鮮料理みたい。私が皆さんの盾になるであります。民を守るのが帝国騎士の使命であります。民を守るのが帝国騎士の使命であります。
Oh, this kind of stinks, man.
安心して、私が面倒を見てあげる。ビリビリ来てるよ。
Let's just go with this.
あー、豪華な海鮮料理みたい。民を守るのが帝
Oh,
国騎士
come
の使
on,
命であります。
man.
が皆さんの盾になるであります。安心して、私が面倒を見てあげる。
I need to dismantle a bunch of arcades. Okay. Oh man, what was I even doing? Yeah, this one. Okay.
騎士の名にかけて。
Much better. My old build just wasn't very strong. She basically just sits in the middle. How quickly she regenerates her resources. We'll prep things up for the next fight. We're already... Oh boy! Man, there's a lot of shit. Hopefully it's just way too powerful. I don't think I'm gonna have to do much for this one. You see how healthy she's staying? Damn, she did a lot of damage. $30,000. Okay, yeah, much better than the previous one I did. Alright, let's see if that gave us any.
来たね。さっき送ったチャット見てくれた？来たね。
No, it didn't. Okay. I think I gotta make a decision here. How much does it cost?
お腹ペコペコ。
$30. gems. How much does a single pull cost? 300? Okay. So, it's worth it. So, we just need to do this. Go back in. Get another 1,000. And that's it for that. And that gives us... Oh, there's 2 pulls that we were missing out on. Alright.
こんにちは。
Nice. Did we get enough for a 10 pull? Come on. I want a pole. Yeah, look at that. 18, man. I should go try and get 2 more. I don't know where I get it, but... Alright, come on. One of these 2. These are the 2 I don't have. Okay. I didn't know I didn't have her. She's like the only one that... Oh, well, I guess we're all set up for Umbra.
来たね。
Which
さっき送
unfortunately,
ったチャッ
like...
ト。
So the Umbra team right now... Well, this is kind of a bummer because she's just an upgraded version of this. So there really is, I think, no reason for Coronas. Because your support is Cassette, and then you have Mystique, and then the other one is supposed to be... They haven't really released a good Vanguard Umbra yet. It's very similar to how Frisia versus Iris, just an upgraded version. There's another example, Chisha and who is it? Casimir. So, yeah, probably wasn't a unit I needed. I have a feeling that this Wind unit that they're gonna release, I think Wind is probably gonna be the next unit to be released, and she'll go with she'll go with her. Yeah. And it's gonna be that girl that was in the story there. And she'll be like a supporter-esque unit. Which will be the first non-Vanguard that we've gotten since the game launch. Which I'm okay with. That gives me some time. Because I think after that, they're gonna give us the Vanguard Umbra. Because I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to complement each one of the UR 5 stars. So, well, UR 5 stars, that's a double. Yeah. So one was already in the game. So we have Juri and Nazuna, okay? Because those were 2 5 stars. So they automatically already go with each other. The lower version of Nazuna is... Do I have her? I don't think I have her. Anyway, she's not here.
No.
Is there even one? Hang on. Actually, I have no clue where to find a listing of all the truckers. Oh, I know where I can go.
No.
No, there isn't one. They probably just skipped out on it because they were gonna have 2 ground right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, I guess the only character I don't have is Laru.
Konnichiwa.
Anyways. So when the game launched, the only UR water we had was Frisia. So it made sense for Chitose to come out to replace Shimayo as that vanguard in the water slot. But after that, we had... can't even think of her name. It starts with an M.
Konnichiwa.
This girl. What's her name? Minova. Yeah. Minova is not a main, like, isn't supposed to be a main DPS. So then Lux came out and filled in where Minova is supposed to go. Well, no. Filled in where that one unit that I haven't gotten is supposed to go. And Minova is basically the upgraded version of, I think, Jungling. So, Terra's taken care of, Lux taken care of, Water's taken care of. Fire recently only had Shisha, and they, like, your Vanguard basically was Amber. That's not the case anymore. Fuyuka came out. Which means that all that's left now is Terra and Ventus. Ventus has a Vanguard. But Ventus only has like 3-star or 4-star supports. And it's just Ananoia. So my guess is those are the next 2 things. Is going to be an Umbra character and a Ventus character. I don't know which is like they already have the Ventus character in the game. Like we saw that in the event. So most of the I'm guessing most of the stuff for her kit is already taken care of. And I would assume that she is next in line to be added as a UR. But then the Umbra character would come after, and hopefully that Umbra character would be a Vanguard. So then I'd have my complete set. Who am I missing? Water, Fire, Terra, Lux. Oh, that's right. I don't have Ventus yet. I don't have a Ventus Vanguard yet, really, and I don't have an Umbra Vanguard yet. So.
来たね。
Alright.
さっき送ったチャット見てくれた？
Let's let commissions run while it's doing an update. Come on.
No. Konnichiwa. Onaka peko peko.
Very good game. Okay. Next, let's take care of our Epic 7 Guild War.
Did you want to see me?
You're late. Have you
Alright, here goes. Ooh. Finally got something different. Knowing me, though, this would probably be a 4-star.
What do I sell? Well, come back soon.
Rakos, allow me to avenge you.
Man, it was pretty disheartening to see the news of this game right now. It fell off, man. Alright. Ooh. All right. Let's start here. Ooh. Okay. This Raz and Luna. Okay. Whoa, wait. Does Numa and Luna, does she completely strip? Yeah, okay, okay. I need to make sure. Though, doesn't Litica do the same thing? Buff duration by 1 turn. Hmm. Yeah, let's stick with Numa and Luna. Okay, but for this one here, Ahmed? Alright, man, I don't know if this is gonna work. Last piece Karn? Like that? I don't know.
Time to face the consequences. Trying to get away, are we? You can't outrun
Probably should have looked at my other.
I'm still
It's
standing.
hollow justice.
Probably should have looked at
best.
my Shit. Well, he's just gonna.
Try and take it.
Let my guard down. Steadfast resolve. We can secure our
Yeah, I knew that
victory.
was gonna happen.
Is it time? I will judge your sins. Trust me. I command thee. Perish.
Don't think you're leaving alive. I will come out on top. Now let my guard down. Let's ride. What are you doing?
Okay, I made a mistake. We may still be okay with it though.
That all?
Time to end our twisted fate. Now that you know my secret, I can't let you live.
I can take you in my sleep.
What do you know about me? You have weakness all over.
Shall we end this? Over here.
I'm here. You don't deserve my mercy.
Pretty tanky, man.
Whatever you got, bring it.
Pay attention, or you might regret it. Take my power. What cannot be avoided must be
Yeah,
overcome.
she's already right there.
A future wrongly pruned shall flourish once again.
Unworthy soul, let your death burgeon this land.
My mission is my top priority. For now. You should be proud of yourself. If you make it out of here alive. We both know how this ends. If you see it, it's too late.
For all the shattered names.
Doesn't your
Damn. Damn.
Belong to me?
I thought I told
I wish she had gone first.
My sight!
Wait, who's that?
I will not give in to
She
despair.
survived. Nice.
The promises of this spear will not be forgotten.
If we must fight.
Damn, she.
This sword knows no mercy.
Over.
Your false pride, have faith in me,
Fucking
will become the
counters.
noose around your neck.
I still haven't figured out how to deal with Hua Young when she's like hidden behind someone. Okay. This one should be pretty simple. Just do AROM, Bellion, and Argent Waves, and then And the one up here. This one I think we need to do, put you here and put in weighted scales. Yeah, there's still a lot to bust through on this one.
Come on! What's even the point in struggling? Turning to cowardly tricks? Too bad, because I'm...
Oh, you still have time to submit. Born of thy wretched sacrifice, may rapture flourish the world. I shall bestow a benediction almighty.
There's no mercy. Deliverance is inevitable.
I was careless.
Shall we end this? This is my mission. And your fate.
Dare!
I will cut you all down.
Let my guard down.
Wow!
A crack.
I'm still standing.
Holy
I have arrived.
So all become
My guard
ash.
down.
Surrender.
shit, man!
Please, I can take you in my sleep. You dare! Think you can handle this?
Oh, wait, no. We didn't lose it yet, so I think we go with this.
Trust me.
Proc the next one.
Come here.
There's the second
Kneel.
immortality.
What a walk in the park this is.
Is it time? You had your chance to repent.
I was careless. Surrender.
Let my guard down. Trust
oh my
me.
gosh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
A simple task.
Blade Dragon.
I'm still standing. Just a moment. Rest.
Whatever you got, bring
I cannot believe how fucking strong this BBK is.
I was careless.
What are you doing?
I mean, it's over. Holy shit, man.
Do not worry. Death is not the end.
You outlived your usefulness. Now rest in peace.
How dare you?
You hit me?
Tip-top shape.
You sure you can take this? Let's wrap it up. I'm hungry. Kept waiting. I'm here. Who's a little cute?
Sorry. I'm going
To
first.
hell.
Stop right there!
A troublesome child.
Ugh, just come all at once. There's not a wave out there that I can't surmount.
Better hold on. Don't go flying off on me now.
Looks like some tuning is in order. The beating of your heart is a disturbance.
You know what? I didn't look at it, but it's possible that BBK
Ready for your punishment?
was on.
This'll sting. Open the gates to paradise. Huh.
Oh man, photogenic.
All English has
That would explain why I did so much damage.
First come, first serve. Huh.
You called for me. Time to pay up.
Yeah. May I play you something?
Let's ride!
Move out! To each their own! A present for you.
Oh my gosh.
Disrespect.
Allow me to show you.
Who's the king of these streets?
161 health.
Disrespect. Feel the melody.
Now I gotta bust through this shield.
Feel reverence and fear.
Welcome to hell.
I gotta do this again.
May I play you something? A conductor exerts total control, even over the breaths you take.
Damn, I hate cold weather.
Ready for your punishment?
This'll sting.
Okay. Let me. Summer. Wait. Yeah, it should be able to. That's the only way it would have been able to do that much damage. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Two different ones. Split decision. People can't decide which one they want. Well, I guess I'll be the deciding factor. People had trouble with this first one. Okay. They just cleaved the second one. This one looks really annoying to deal with. So I'm gonna go with this one. We still have my Miki, who is just doing all the work today. Let's do my own. Let's just mirror. Let's try it. That way we can see just how fast this thing is. As for down here, use the Balian again. Use Sinful Angelica. And Witch of the Mare. Can we do that? see how that goes.
Forgetting something?
Okay, speed is roughly like 300 approximately. So, who do we need to push back? The Renak.
Time to face the consequences! What? Dare! Consider this an honor. Turning to cowardly tricks? Too bad, because I'm... What? Wish well.
Okay, and then go ahead and do
Nature
this.
is governed by cycles. It's merely your turn to disappear. From life into death. From death into life anew. Dare! I shall offer you a presage. Your freedom is only but an illusion. Feel free to scream. Gosh. You're the new offerings.
Don't think you're leaving alive.
Come on, impress me. Come on. What's even the point in struggling? Gosh, premature exit. I wanna rest. I will lend you the power to take another's life. I knew we'd meet again. Do you have a past that has wrought misery upon you? Let me cage you there.
Open the gates to paradise for the finale. An ensemble of grief and despair. What was that?
Hopefully, it's different this time. A new toy.
What was that?
I hate getting hurt. Anybody there? Don't ignore the queen.
Looks like some tuning is in order. Huh. What was that? How repugnant.
Again, as expected. Please assist.
Let's harmonize. What was that? Enforcing discipline. How repugnant.
Can I go home
This
after I
whatchamacallit's
kill
pretty
this
poorly
one?
geared.
Help? Still, that clueless face.
What was that? How repugnant. Violations of compact will not be tolerated.
A forced eviction is due!
May I play you something?
Do you sleep well at night?
With those braids? Discord will not
Such
be
a good,
tolerated.
such good voice lines on that unit.
What was that?
Please, don't talk to me.
Let's not
Over
trigger a
here.
counterattack.
How repugnant. Sorry.
Again,
Oh man.
as expected. It's already too late to escape.
Open the gates to paradise. Feel reverence and fear.
I don't know who had injury.
Desperate struggling of the defeated never ceases to amuse me.
Approximately. Oh, I never did this. I didn't do this one. Let's see. Approximately 300. Alright. That's it. 20.
Rally up, everyone.
I can do this one by one. Doesn't make a difference. I'm gonna have to go all the way to pity anyways. It's really annoying. Alright.
What do you think?
Alright, that's all done. Let's get moving. Alright, let's see what's going on in Genshin. I'm gonna go to the restroom, I'll be right back. Alright. Let's see what's up. Alright, Stygian Onslaught. We finished this. I don't know why. I don't know why it's saying I can switch now. Oh, you can redeem one for each one? No way! It just keeps going? I can't bring myself to... So every 3 months you can get another... I just don't like the daily training goals, man. 8 weeks. That means that for 2/3 of it, you can only miss 3 weeks. That's fair. I mean, it's all fair and nice. However, I cannot get another... I mean, if I'm being completely honest... These come because of the territory. Tranquility Aura's duration is extended by 6 seconds. That's actually probably huge. Never mind. Doesn't matter. The irritating thing about Nilou is that it's hard to tell when Court of Dancing Petals goes off. Like, it expires. Because it's 30 seconds. But this is only 12 seconds. It's just kind of frustrating to deal with. So, that constellation is not worth it. Nope. I never really have elemental energy problems with her. That's... Yeah, that's the... Yeah. Nope. Nope. Aura's Blaze created by... If this was an extended duration on Nawabi Fire Dance, I'd be excited. But it's not. Does she even get that? I mean, this is inadvertently doing it. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay. So... This is like an extra 60% physical damage. But... yeah, it's not a huge deal. This one is huge. I will concede that. This is nice. Don't worry about this. Obviously, don't worry about that. No. Don't worry about that. Or this. Don't have. And then these guys I just don't even have. Ganyu and Hu Tao are the only ones I want. And even then, Ganyu is kind of a, like, maybe want. Like, it's not a huge deal. Because it really plays into her main DPS, and I don't have the weapon for it, and it's past her time. This is the only thing I think that would be worthwhile for Ganyu, because I pretty much would have to... She pretty much has to be used as a support now. I gotta say, like, if I choose anything, actually, I'd probably choose Hu Tao. I don't think, yeah, I don't think I'll bother with it though. Alright, let's go here. If I remember, you don't have to, you can use different characters for each one. Okay. I guess Hyper Bloom team? Probably. Probably a Hyper Bloom team. So let's go with Cookie. Laumo, Fiorina, and Ino. Wait, I should have looked at all these first before I did anything. Oh, that's right. I just need... That's right. I just need hard mode. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's just start here. You. 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 And you.
With one heart, we pray. You pull.
Okay. Now for this one. I think we do this. And give me a... There we go. Like that. Let's see if I can get the timing correct.
The light will never die!
Ow, ow, ow! Fulfill our pact! Wrath from the sky!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Get to work! Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! Light it up! Show no mercy!
As one with wind and cloud!
Okay.
Everlasting!
And then the last one. I mean, we'll try this, but I may have this mob incorrect.
Please overrule. Quiet now. The banquet must go on.
Solidify!
Gotcha. Laid bare. I'm going!
Cool. Got my resources. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is I can't do this on stream. This would be way too long. What I was planning on doing was just exploring, because I've never done any exploring here. And let's see. So, let's start here. Just have some fun exploring. You know, we get these side quests, and like, I just can't bring myself, even though it would be like a ton of resources, I can't bring myself to do any of these side quests because they don't have a skip button. Why does it keep dropping? Damn, that's annoying. Okay, okay. It's time gated. I got it. I understand now. Doesn't help that some of these things get stuck inside. My God. It's a buggy mess, man.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Can it be considered hard?
I shall treasure this good fortune.
They just keep giving it? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. I'm really more interested in just checking out stuff around here. One thing I don't like that they've done with Genshin recently is their exploration is like tied towards
into the wind.
Their exploration is tied towards other stuff. Towards like different mini games and whatnot, like what we just did basically. Like, I just want to explore and find treasure chests myself. I don't want to have to talk to someone and eat something in order to get it. Okay. Is there something down there? Not really. Okay. Pretty much done most of this. Let's go. I don't think I got this, so let's just go around this way.
Make my escape. Born of ice and frost. I'm out of here. Come on out. Take flight. Yeah. Yeah.
Another test.
My apologies. Yeah. Born of ice and frost.
One with nature.
Take flight. So rude.
Who the hell is that, man?
Access denied. Whirling snow.
Get out from there. Stupid idiot.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
The light will never die.
And away I go! Take flight!
Like the North Wind! I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! No touching!
Wind strike.
Strike them down!
Access denied. All hail!
Strike them down!
Take flight!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
You blondie.
It's too late for regrets. Freeze!
Born, come on! Focus! My apologies!
Pain.
Take flight! Sakura swirl! No touching! For Rex Lapis! Whirling snow! There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Okay, that's all done. Is there anything this way?
Born of ice and frost.
The wind knows me.
Take flight! Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sometsu!
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
I'm just way out of practice. No touching!
What the hell was that?
Can't touch me! Sweet dreams.
He's like underwater now, so I can't.
My apologies.
Jeez.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
I'm glad that they tried their best to bring back the movement speciality that we had kind of in Sumeru. That's where it was good. The Natlin stuff was just kind of garbage. Wait a minute. that holds it.
Today is a lucky day.
Why didn't I just grab this one though? Oh, that does. Okay, I see. Okay, we made our way around here. When's the last time I pulled on something? Oh, that's right. I tried pulling for Nefer. Then I decided to stop.
Nothing's going right.
There, I know. If nothing is going right,
You really think so?
I could not. Please get some rest.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one is. Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's. Hi, I know. It feels like, but.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting a conclusion. Everything is
Huh? Well, I can't. Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night they crashed right into my workshop. Oh,
Do not be alarmed.
treasure hoarders? Sorry. Yeah, before Inefa came back.
I already cleared.
Wow. So, well, that's nice. No, not impressive. There's a trick.
Correct.
My bots don't, and we'll find him. Yeah. How are you going to do? By staring him down. Okay, I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into it. Whoa! How's that fit? Okay then. All right. We'll let you off, but just this one. You stared them down, all right, Traveler. Notice anything off?
It's the bottom left.
It's clearly the one on the right. Yep, that's it. What did I say? A little psychological pressure does the trick. Come on.
How big is this cave? Okay, it's not that big.
Whirling snow.
Alright, I think I need to end there. Guys, I won't be on tomorrow. because I have to leave here at like 9 o'clock. And then I won't get back until 11 or I won't get back until like 1:30 or so.
a little more often.
We'll have to skip tomorrow, but I'll be here on Wednesday. I don't think there's any like big releases this week, so it's kind of a dull week. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good start to your week, and I will catch you guys next time. Nuptork out. See you guys.